right, welcome everybody out to another video on the Lean Superintendent YouTube channel and LinkedIn channel. We've got Josh Young over here again, and we're in Virginia. And this is, what do you call this area right here? What's this huddle area?
This is our stand-up area. We created the corner of our co-location to provide a space for us to do our OAC stand-up meetings every day.
Perfect. All right, tell us everything. I'll go ahead and zoom around as you talk, my brother.
Yeah. So every morning, for us, it's 8:30 in the morning Eastern time. A lot of people are here physically. Our owner's rep. When our architect's not here, they're calling on Teams, showing up here on the camera. Basically, what we do is we develop a plan for us, the architect and the owner, of what we're trying to accomplish that week. What do we need from each other? So we, just like our field stand-up boards, this is our weekly work plan for the office. If there's information and roadblocks in the field that are really hurting them, they make their way to this board so we can talk about it with our architect and owner. So you can see a lot of items and who they're assigned to, what their commitment dates are. We also track we got our quarterly goals over here. This is for our third quarter. And then we have a parking lot where we have items that may not need to be accomplished this week, but they do eventually. And then we've got our constraints, so we keep the architect, the client, and us updated on what's constraining the job, what's holding up the field. So that's what we go over every single day at 8:30 in the morning.
And I know people are going to ask me what it's built out of. So it looks like it's a steel structure with or steel frame with casters, and then just whiteboards on them.
Yeah. So they're like a little polycarbonate whiteboard that we get produced. It needs greased up, but it's meant to be spinning like this.
Oh wow!
But it's sometimes a little sticky. But yeah. And we're covering a couple different jobs. We got one for our Cancer Center project, one for our Crystal Spring Tower project.
That's awesome. Okay, I love this. And I also, just real quick, there's a book called Traction by Gina Wickman that talks about EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System. And they talk about the need for quarterly planning and what they call ROCs, or goals. And I've never seen a construction project break down their operations where you had quarterly goals. And I just want to give you a shout out that this is pretty genius. What they say in the business book is once you really establish those goals and accomplish them, that's when you gain traction. You all are gaining traction on the completion of your construction project. All right, so keep going. What else you got, brother?
Well, some of the things that we highlight with the community, this is one of that's one of the big checks. We have a charity softball game where we're able to raise some money for the Carillion Children's Foundation and Ronald McDonald House. And then we like trophies here, so we have our little trophy case. This is everything from our team's softball league we have a rival softball annual tournament with our electricians that Robbins and Morton won again this year, and then there's just some various
real quick
trophies.
Just to get it on record, against your electricians, and you won
2 years in a row.
Okay. That's awesome. And then we have the stand-up tables. Look at this, and look at this cool little marker and eraser bin. So the whole office, open office setup, and then this is their huddle area. I've never heard of a job site team huddling with the design team and the owners daily in a quick huddle to remove roadblocks, but they do it and it works well. A quick challenge, anybody out there watching this video, what's your challenge to them?
Yeah, I would say find a way to get that engagement with your whole team from an OAC standpoint. A lot of people feel like they don't have the time. This is a quick 5 to 7 minute meeting every single day where we review some critical activities for a job of this scope. So every project could have that quick, whether it's call, in person, find a way to connect with everybody.
That's awesome. All right, I hope everybody's enjoyed this video. On we go.